Anyway, welcome back to my channel, Beth's Golf, and now today I'm going to be showing you how I learned my chipping wizardry. No, not really, but honestly, if you have watched my latest video, the only part of my game that is actually quite strong is my chipping. Now that is all thanks to this guy right here. Thank you.
Me.
Yeah, no, my chipping's come a long way, and
Yeah.
I use, what do I use?
You now use
Ping Glide.
Before we were working on this, she actually wouldn't touch this club because she was a bit scared of it.
Yeah, and now I love it. It's my favourite club in the bag.
We are just going to do a few little chips
Basic chips, right?
Basic chips, but the ground is a little bit sandy here, so
we'll do a different angle for now, just to show you guys how I
coming on a journey.
How I kind of position myself. This is how I was taught by Russ.
Okay, so especially with a lie like this, we are going to play it off of the back foot, ball position more towards the back foot. Hands are going to be forward because we want to make sure we are clipping that ball before anything else. So we keep everything else pretty simple. Face doesn't really move.
I think the biggest thing for me as well is that just to keep my head down.
Yeah, head down, body doesn't move.
I have a tendency to look up on most of my shots.
Yeah.
With this one, I don't know why I've kind of drilled it in my head. Just kind of like keep looking down.
Yeah.
Watch me not do
a really
that
good thing like for doing this is feel like you can't move your head until you've made contact with the ball. See, even that, like you caught it a tiny bit heavy, but because everything was in position, look at that, what a result. And you caught the ball first, so even if you, well, a tiny bit of the ground, but because everything's in position and your action is great, you're just following your, look at that, get it. Oh, I'll tell you what,
that ball was in the way.
The ball was in the way. That's 2 for 2 on sandy lies. So it's almost like a long putting stroke, and keeping everything still. And like again, tiny bit heavy, but because everything was in position, you get away with it. Sure, that club face is square, yeah, not open.
Sorry.
Absolutely delightful. And for someone whose chipping wasn't very confident, off of sandy lies, that is, I mean, it's pretty good. She has turned into a little bit of a chipping wizard. The other two didn't get there was because you hit the ground slightly. Lovely. Look at that rhythm. And that literally just missed the hole.
Okay, let's try number 2.
Okay.
So that's the basics, isn't it? Do you say what would you say? So with that chip, with that position, so the back foot, hands forward.
Hands forward, back foot, this is a basic sort of.
A lie like this? So
yeah,
flat.
I mean, to be honest, if you're out on the golf course, you're probably 9 times out of 10 going to putt it from here. Okay. But if it's a bit longer and you fancy chipping it, then the way you've done that there, the process.
But this isn't going to work for something that's, say, like uphill, or is it?
It will. There's a couple of little things you can change. We'll go and do a different chip shot now.
Let's go do that.
Okay, so pretty much we're going to go to this front flag.
Can you see it in the?
Yep. Okay. And you're actually just going to do the same action as what you were just doing on the flat lie, just to show that this works on this too. Okay. So with that front ball, uphill slope, we'll use this angle because you can still see it. Okay. Because nothing changes, like the back foot, hands forward. So
we're going to use the exact same technique as we just did.
Yep.
For this one here, and we're just going to go for this flag.
Yep. For a basic chip shot off of an upslope.
Do I need to change anything in terms of like?
The only thing you might change.
Follow that through.
Well, no, you just got to commit to it. The only thing you might change is gripping down the club a little bit.
Okay.
But you also want to keep your body going with the slope. So feel that slope.
So like
and there might be more. Yeah, but you don't want to be leaning back.
You don't want to lean back.
You want to just have your body going with the slope. So you'll feel more weight on your right foot.
Yeah.
So even yourself out with the slope and keep everything still and commit to it.
Kind of pop that.
It will, because the upslope, you will get that pop-in feeling.
I just find it hard to bring it through.
Because if you Yeah, but with a shot like this, you want that feeling, because you can't, if you go to try and lift, like if you go with the slope to try and lift it up off the ground, you're actually adding loft to the club, and then you could also risk thinning it, or you could risk going straight underneath it. Okay. So with a shot like this, that pop in action is actually what you're after. Okay. So get your aiming at the flag. Just aiming at, yeah, that's it. And then exactly the same, hands forward, back foot. Look at that. Oh.
That's pretty close, actually.
Look how good it is. Yeah. See, so that action kind of works anywhere, really. Nice, that's the one. That was lovely.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, now with this next one, same lie.
Yeah.
Because you're not always going to have a free run at the flag, so there's not much trouble. So we'll imagine there's a bit of trouble there and you've got to hit it a little higher. Let's just imagine there's something in the way and you have to pop it up a bit higher.
Okay.
So what we'll do is take your stance on the ball. So have the ball position a little bit more in the middle.
Yeah. And
your feet open, so aiming left of the flag. No, so actually adjust yourself, don't just turn your feet. So adjust your whole body, so move away. And then, so anytime you're doing this, you're not actually moving anything. Okay. So just step away and then move back into the ball. And then you want to open yourself up. So open your body up, aiming left to the target, almost like a bunker. And then you want to open that club face up while we're there. So we're going to pop it up in the air.
Okay.
Yep, so open, so let go. Tiny bit more open and club length back a bit more. So not forward this time.
Just like that.
Leaning back a bit, so we want to send it a little bit higher up in the air.
Okay.
And you can commit to this one and hit it a little bit harder, because it's going to pop up in the air. Okay.
That was terrible.
Same thing. So don't feel like you have to stab into the ground this time, because we are going with the slope.
But how does this come around, like that?
Yeah, exactly the same. And then keep this still before you hit the ball. Okay. It just looked up before you actually hit it. Nice. Better. See that? Pop up in the air?
Yeah, that did pop up.
You're still going to hit the slope.
Yeah.
Get back to your basic of stabbing.
I don't know how to come in with it. Am I meant to do that?
There you go.
But then that looks weird.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You've hit the ball by then.
Okay. Like that.
It's close. Okay. These are just experimental shots. Okay. The likelihood of you hitting these out on a golf course.
High.
Oh, high if you're nuts. But there's just no need. Like,
I love it though.
Just keep chipping to a basic level at the moment.
So is this a flop shot?
Technically, flop shot, yeah.
I did stab that.
Yeah, that's okay though. It's a little higher and it's spinny. Like if that's the result, that's absolutely great.
I'm just trying to picture how to like.
So feel like you're turning your body. So whatever your club path's doing, your body's doing the same.
Right. Okay.
Get what I mean? So turn. So just follow it all the way around. Instead of
me being like
your body staying still and you going like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Just commit to that body. Yes, nice. Little quite a softer little
practicing these
pop up in the air. Now. No, but this is the fun with chipping. Like it's fun.
Let's do it downhill.
Downhill, okay. Kind of worked on this a little bit out on the golf course too, because you've had a few lies like this recently. I think one of them was in one of your recent videos.
It was.
So we've moved to downhill now. Actually, go for it. What were we doing out on the golf course?
So same thing.
Yep.
Hands forward, back foot, but just make sure you kind of go with the slope a bit.
With your weight.
With my weight, yeah.
So like
you're
set up your weight on your left side.
Yeah. So my weight on this side.
Yeah. Not with your top half of your body, with your knees.
With my knees, yeah.
Yeah. And then just follow the slope all the way down. Don't try and pick it off. Yeah, nice.
It's just a bit...
It's a bit short.
That's quite hard, isn't it?
It's a hard shot because we've got to land it a little bit over the rough, but It's a good one to practice. If you're already on your left, then you haven't got to shift your weight.
I have to do a few first, I think.
Yeah. You just do your routine. Better connection. Okay, what we're going to do...
I come further down a bit?
No, I kind of knew what you were doing there. Knew that was going to happen. So... Okay. What you're doing, so stand there so you can see what you are doing. So with this being a down slope, your knees are a little bit like this. So you're in and you're in. Okay. So your weight on your base is in the middle, kind of all over the place, and then you're doing this. Okay. So with something like this, you want your knee to almost be out here. Okay. So shifting your weight on the base of your body instead of the top. Okay. Because if it's like this, then you've got to try and shift that. Okay. Whilst you're pitching to be with the slope. So if you just already, even if you feel like you're balancing on one leg, okay. I actually did a drill with my coach because my chipping was a little bit ropey, and he kind of got me hovering on my all weight on my left side and hovering my right, so there was no weight there at all, because really you want it all to be on that left side so you can just turn easily enough onto that left.
You make it look so easy
sometimes, but yeah, so your knees just look a little bit like Stiffy. They're facing each other. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
More like that, but your top half looks a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. So just, yeah, that's better. Nice. Really good. Better. Pin eye, that one. That was really good. So again, let's try. Imagine if you couldn't play that shot you're doing, and there was a... Hang on.
Oh.
Relax. Imagine if there was a bunker in the way.
I wouldn't have a clue where to start. If this was like this, and there was a bunker in front of me now, I'm on a downhill slope and there's a bunker there, I wouldn't have a clue what to do.
Okay, well, you wouldn't be able to chip it into the bunker. Straight in the bunker. Exactly. So what would you think you would need to do?
Open the club face, but I have no idea how you would do that on a downhill.
Exactly like that, yeah. Not wristy. But you would be aiming left. Yeah, better. Like you hit a couple there where you went like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the lie like this, if there was a bunker in the way and we weren't able to play that bump shot, you'd be aiming almost at those trees.
Right.
You'd open that club face up a bit, still the same, like hands forward, and you would almost you would be able to hit it with nearly a full swing.
I just feel like this is thinning.
Doesn't matter. There's nothing there that we're going to break. Look at that.
That was so good.
How good was that?
Oh my God.
So that would have gone over the bunker. I mean, it's 3 feet away.
Were we aiming for that flag?
Well, we were for that shot, yeah. Got to give you some sort of confidence. But that was good because that would have gone over the bunker. No issues whatsoever. Right, there you go. In grass like this too.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't do what you did there because you hit the ground back here.
You just need to grip it down.
Yeah, and grass like this, it's going to turn the face over too. So don't be worried about opening that face up a bit more. All right, well, we got to hit the bad ones to hit the good ones. So
what did I do there?
You just went like this.
Okay. So
grip down that club, open the feet up, turn onto your left side. You're just flipping your wrists.
Okay.
So get out of that habit.
Balls.
Open your stance up a bit, weight on the left side. See how I'm there with
Yeah.
my body, and then you turn onto your body again,
Okay.
onto your other side. Better.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, that was all right. Good. Now follow the slope on the way down. Close. You only just thinned it by getting a little wristy. These are tough shots, so don't get too hard on yourself. Stay comfortable with what you're doing. Chipping is a comfort thing. These aren't easy. These aren't easy shots at all for anyone.
Make them look easy.
Unless you're me. No, I'm kidding. Like, these are hard shots. So
if you are practicing, then put yourself in like these different sort of positions that you could face on the golf course. Like, you're not always going to get the easy just on the side of the...
Just on the green.
On the
side of the green,
you're going to get the easy, just off the side of the green chips. You probably are going to get some ones over bunkers. You're going to get some ones on downhill lies, uphill lies. So, you know, you need to experiment with those as well.
Yeah, but also, while we're on that, if you're not confident enough with trying to open the club face up with bunkers, play the percentage shot.
Yeah.
So if you've got the flag is just over the other side of the bunker, but there's 25, 30 feet of green behind that, play the shot you're comfortable with and just hit it 20 feet past the flag.
Yeah.
2-putt. Worst case, like you've got a chance of 1-putting, but just hit it on the green. Get comfortable, get confident. If that's your comfort shot, use it.
Like flop shots.
Instead of trying to do something. Well, no, but you hit some great ones over there, so it's not like it won't be.
But again, like you said, it's confidence.
Yeah, but
like I'm confident with this shot now that I know I can execute it and it will be fine, maybe 80% of the time. So I will play that shot, but with a flop shot, obviously I've duffed more than I've executed well, so I won't be using that on the golf course yet. But obviously, as I get more confident and I start to practice a bit more, then probably will start using it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you enjoyed the video, then like and comment and subscribe and let us know actually what sort of tips you want to see next. Ross is a professional golfer who will be playing on Clutch Tour this year, so he can give
tips,
some good advice.
Give you some help. Yeah, just let us know.
Bye.